Thank you for joining us today. My name is Janelle Streed. I am the Partnership Education Navigator here at Durham Tech, and we're going to talk on several of our health and wellness programs and pathways in our presentation today. We have several short-term and long-term programs provided. For example, our nurse aid program is 10 weeks, our phlebotomy program is 14 weeks, but then we have other programs that are occupational therapy, respiratory therapy, anesthesia technology, and our associate's degree in nursing, and those will total up to 5 semesters. So that would be fall, spring, summer, fall, spring. We have 40 program options in health and wellness. We live in an amazing area just on the triangle for healthcare, and our clinical partners include Duke Health, UNC Health, and several other organizations in the triangle area. So what are your goals? We have several different programs to fit your lifestyle. A diploma or a certificate could take 1 semester or up to 4 to 5. An associate's is that 5 to 6. And that will add more general education courses as well. Now, some of our short-term programs, nurse aid is offered 3 times per year. Central sterile processing is a 15-week program. Our EKG and cardiovascular tech are a combination program, which will take about 9 months. Phlebotomy is 14 weeks, and you only need to be on campus 1 day per week. So there's a lot of flexibility and variety in these programs. We also offer opportunities for nursing, for you to work in patient care, in the OR, or just that daily, just kind of starting to know your personality. Do you want to work with patients, or do you want to work in more of the lab setting? And maybe that's restorative dental technology. We have an associate's degree, or pharmacy tech as well, where you're more kind of in that lab setting and not dealing with patients on a day-to-day basis. Now, starting to talk through some of our degrees, anesthesia technologists, they support the anesthesiologists by helping the administration of anesthesia and monitoring patients. You're just trying to stay 1 step ahead of the anesthesiologist. So you'll have a strong knowledge for instruments, technology, techniques. This is a hybrid program, great flexibility. It is a 68 credit hour program, which will span across 5 semesters. And there are only 11 anesthesia technology programs in the United States. Now, for clinical trial research associate, you will manage clinical trials and ensure they run smoothly. The clinical research associates work for pharmaceutical companies, universities, health organizations. You could be involved at any stages of the clinical trial, which could be on healthy people, people with diseases, or studies after a drug has been launched. Most of our students do secure a job prior to graduation. This program has a spring and a fall start. So this is an associate's degree, which is about 71 credits. There's also certificates in data management and core competencies, which are about 15 or 17 credits. So starting salary is about $45,000 to $55,000, but then you can expect a quick advancement. So for medical assistants, they're vital members of the healthcare team. They organize the patient records, schedules, prepare medical equipment. Great balance. Great hours that come along with medical assisting. You could be a healthcare professional in the hospital, you could be in a medical office, you could be in a clinic. This is a day program with a fall semester start. The associate's degree is about 70 credits and the diploma is 44 credits. As I mentioned, flexible program, versatile, great hours, great balance. If the hospital is closed, you are not working, so it's different hours than some of our other programs. Average salary starting is about $42,000 per year. For medical product safety, our curriculum prepares individuals to work with the pharmaceutical, biologic, and the medical device companies to monitor, track, and report product safety data during ongoing clinical trials, as well as after the product has been marketed and approved. This is a 3-semester, 17-credit program, and this could be a stepping stone on the way to securing that associate's degree in clinical trials research. And this is the you can see exactly how it's broken down. So this is our certificate, where you would take the class. So the fall semester, this is what they expect, spring semester in that order, and then summer, and you would be done fall, spring, and summer with those 17 credits and earn that certificate. So nurse aides are heavily involved in our patient's life and assist their patients with daily activities such as dressing, bathing, feeding, taking their vital signs, helping them walk, and assisting with exercise. Our nurse aid program, as I mentioned, is a short-term program, so it's about 10 weeks long, and your starting salary will be anywhere from $30,000 on up. We have 3 program start dates for this in the fall, in the spring, and the summer. And that can lead to our nursing program. So nursing is the main point of contact for patients at any hospital. They provide basic and routine care, checking vital signs, ensuring patients are comfortable performing wound care. When treating a patient, nurses observe, they assess, they record symptoms, reactions, and process. We have two options for the nursing pathway. We have an LPN program and an RN program. So LPM is 3 semesters and 44 total credits. The associate's degree in nursing is 5 semesters and 70 total credits. So our allied health programs I kind of touched on a little bit earlier, but I wanted to kind of spell it out. So allied health is just defined as a medical professional who works to prevent, diagnose, and treat diseases and illnesses. So we have several short-term programs in phlebotomy, central sterile processing, medical administrative assistant, and EKG and cardiovascular technicians. So Dr. Brown is the best contact for this. So Dr. Jean Brown, I put her email up as well if you were interested in one of the allied health programs. Now for our occupational therapy assistant, the curriculum prepares you to help under the supervision of an occupational therapist in screening and assessing and planning and implementing treatment for your patients. The occupational therapy, it's an in-person program. This is 6 semesters long and 69 total credits. So currently Durham Tech is the only program in the state with a non-competitive admissions process. So it is fully operational on a first qualified, first served basis. We also have a 100% pass rate on our national certification exam and 100% job placement as well. Now our opticianry curriculum is designed to prepare graduates to adapt and fit corrective eyewear or contact lenses as prescribed by an optometrist. Students will acquire competencies in all phases of opticianry, including analysis and interpretation of prescriptions, bench work, surfacing, dispensing, fitting of eyewear. Durham Tech has the largest opticianry program in the state. It's over 50 years old right now, and we are the only program in the nation with a mobile optical service van. So it provides free eye exams and eyewear to the surrounding communities. This opticianry is 5 semesters long and 69 credits to complete the program. It's full-time, but it's a very flexible degree here. Your starting salary could be anywhere from $45,000 to $70,000 to start. And there's a 100% placement rate before graduation. So you'll have a job before you even graduate with your degree. Now, respiratory therapists, they help patients of all ages who have trouble breathing. They work with doctors and nurses in many areas of healthcare, including hospitals, clinics, nursing homes, and home healthcare. The program is a 5-semester pathway and 74 total credits. And your starting salary, you can expect about $60,000 per year. And since 2014, 100% of our graduates have received a job offer. Now, restorative dental technology is usually in a lab setting. So if you're creative, if you like to use your hands, maybe you don't want to be in that patient-facing role, this could be a great fit for you, just more in the lab creating things. A dental lab tech creates full or partial dentures that restore a person's mouth to its normal functioning. The technician also knows how to fabricate, alter, and repair dental devices such as dentures, crowns, and bridges. This is a fall start and it is a day program. It's a total of 5 semesters, 69 credits to complete the associate's degree. There are also several certificate options within the restorative dental technology program here at Durham Tech. Now, surgical technologists, they're a critical part of the surgical team. This includes working alongside and assisting surgeons, nurses, and other members of the healthcare team throughout any surgical operation. The role of the surge technologist is incredibly important because, one, they ensure a sterile environment and then a very organized environment as well. Starting salary could start at about $56,000 on up per year, and this is a 5-semester, 68 credit in-person program. So different program pathways you can see. If you start in that 10-week nurse aid certificate, that could lead to your next step could be EKG, and then that could lead to the cardiovascular certificate, and that could lead you into your associate's degree in nursing or medical assisting. Or you also see a pathway for central sterile processing, could be medical assisting, then onto an LPN, and get your associate's degree. So there's a lot of different options. You can start with maybe one of the short-term pathways, and that could lead you into one of the long-term if that is what your career goals are. And these are additional pathways that can help students just kind of understand how you can continue your education, what the next steps could be, and how kind of our pathways all kind of work together. And a few things to look at before you start your career at Durham Tech. Every program has an admissions checklist, so definitely check that out on the website before you're applying. That'll just be the step-by-step, everything that you need to get done. Additionally, there's some specific information session on every program, so you can check that out. I'll refer to it later in the program, like where you can find that on the website. And then depending on your background, college-ready English and math and Chem 94 might also be required. For our associate's degree in nursing, respiratory therapy, and occupational therapy assistant, there is an additional exam required called the TEAS test. Please look into each program's checklist just for additional requirements such as background checks, medical forms, flu shot requirements, and then additional clinical training forms. And just ways that you can learn more, our programs and pathways it's laid out very simply, just kind of step by step what you need to do, how you need to start. You need to apply to Durham Tech first before you would apply to one of our programs in health and wellness. And then, as I mentioned, you can attend one of those information sessions, see events on the homepage, and then it'll pop up. So next week it'll be this, and then the following week it could be something else. So you need to definitely learn from the program director during those information sessions. If you do have specific questions immediately, you can always email me and I can get you in the right place, or just for those short-term training options, or for nurse aid. A lot of people are very interested in that, so I'll put that up there just in case you want to directly email those individuals. Thank you so much for your time today. If you have any questions, please reach out, streedj@durhamtech.edu. I look forward to hearing from you in the future.